Hi guys, welcome back to another episode from my FIFA 14 simulated career with AFC Wimbledon. It's been a little while since I actually recorded the previous episode. I wanted to have a think about whether I went in and sold Silver, and Jonas in the comment did say sell him, so I will be accepting that bid in a little while. I'm probably going to look to go up to, say, the Tuesday just before our first friendly, which I think is against Novograd. I just saw that badge and it looked like it was familiar. Racing Club Lons is our second friendly. So only two friendlies. But yeah, it looks like I'm going to look to go up to just before the first pre-season game. I don't want to do any more than that, as I want to just see how we get on in terms of selling players and how our scouts get on. But obviously, before I do that, I need to look into selling Silver. I think if we sell him, hopefully we can get around 200,000 for him. Board will give me a good chunk of that, and then obviously plus his 6,000 wages off the books as well. That will help us out. So here we go. Yep, transfer negotiations. There we go. Okay, right. So it was 190,000. He's valued at 200,000. So it's only 10,000 below what his true value is. Gladly accept that. Let's just hope we can find someone as good but younger to replace him. Move forward a couple of days now and see. Yes, there we go. Oh, another transfer offer. Duncan from Morecambe, valued at 110,000, and they're offering 110,000. Okay, he is the worst of the four strikers who we do have in. So, with Duncan going for potentially 110, Silver for 190, that's 300,000 in. So I've got to be hoping for at least 220,000 from the board. Couple of offices, here we go. Player sold. Right, let's stop the simulation and get these offices looked at. So, how many do we have? Oh, why is it taking me to the bottom? So now let's have a player conversation. So who is this player conversation? Ross Warner. Boss. I'd make a great replacement for Silver. We shall see, fella. Depends who we can get in. Physiotherapist. Zenteno out for 2 days. Chief exec player sold. 90,000 and 160,000. So the board are giving me 250,000 out of the 300,000 that was made available. So what? 250,000 is over 50 weeks is £5 a week, plus what wages they were on. They're on, so it's taken 12,000. It's just under 17,000. Obviously, if we want to dip into the transfer market and buy someone, yeah, then we can do. So what? Yeah, I'll leave it on 250,000. Just leaves me with a little bit of transfer funds should we want to sign anyone. We've still got 12,000 in the wage budget, which will allow us to bring in a few free agents in the meantime. So what? Yeah, let's see who is on the transfer list. Yeah, as we've got a bit of money to spend, let's just see who is available. Anyone or no one, goalkeepers wise? Any names I recollect? Ben Amos, still at Man United. £7 a week, so that would take a huge chunk of what we had. Daniel Batts, Cornell, Jesus, we had a look at him. Yeah, I knew there was a reason I didn't want to go for him, and his kicking is a bit poor. Strength and reactions are good. Well, maybe we do go for him, though. What is his? I can't remember what his wage was. 10,000. Whoa, yeah, we can't afford him. Julian, no. Liam O'Brien from Brentford. Seppi. Neil Alexander. I recollect his name. Neil Etheridge. Okay, stats don't look the greatest. Ua, or Uja, for Barca. Wow, jumping strength, agility, all look fantastic. Barca. How much do you want? The club has transfer listed this player, so we should be getting close to his base value. It's £7 a week. Maybe, see, it would be nice to bring in. We'll inquire and see what they say. Richard Wright, too old. Rodrigo, Jumping okay, but everything else not really. Sven Newhouse, potentially a bit too old. Theo de Fornay, strength is okay, but everything else needs improving. I need a first choice keeper now rather than later. Hildebrand, I think you're a bit too old. Yassine Bunu, strength and handling look pretty good. It could be alright. And Almerovic, reactions were pretty poor. Right. Let's see what strikers. I can't remember if I had a look at strikers in the previous episode. I think I did, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I remember now because there's David Bellion. That's right. Quick drink. Okay, so actually, let's go to the top and have a look through them and see who has got the best finishing out of the lot of them. That's probably the best way to do it. Right, 66 plays 75, 73. Whoa, that went too fast. 66 there. 56. Okay, 73, a Beaker. Not bad. 64. Pass on him. 73. For, well, it's a dodgy name. Massimo Macarone, he's going to be getting on a bit. Dagfu, 61. Stefan Kushk, 74. Strength is okay. Sprint speed is not bad. The rest of his stats. Heading accuracy is pretty good. So it's Stefan Kush who's on 6 grand a week. Jonathan Abika, you're on 6 grand a week. Okay, maybe we'll leave that for now. Yeah, we'll have a look at loan signings. We'll leave that for a little bit. We'll see what happens in terms of any more transfers coming in. Barca, Ua inquiry. He's currently on the transfer list, and we await any offer you may have. Interesting. It's his wage that sort of puts me off. If I could try and negotiate a deal to get him on, say, 5 grand a week, maybe. Yeah, he's on 7. But I just don't think he'd take 5 grand a week. I think they'd take the 255,000 that I've got available, but I don't think he'd take 5 grand a week. We could try it and see what happens, but who knows? It looks like we have some updates on the scouts, but we'll give them a bit more time and look to get a full, as much of a full report as we potentially can. And let's just see what happens. Okay, transfer offer for Tim Payne. Was Tim Payne on the list? I can't remember. Doncaster anyway, season-long loan. I can't remember if Payne was on the list. So you know what, let's just stall that. I really can't remember if Payne, I put him on the transfer list, or they must have been on the loan list for them to put that in. Yeah, season-long loan. Yeah, you know what, let's let him go. Why not? Accept that. That's a little bit more in terms of wage budget available for us. Excuse me, hiccups. Right, player loaned. To Doncaster. What league are they in our league? Or are they above us? Yeah, still a 2.5-star team, so the players we've let go. It's not too bad. We've only got 3 reserves, so we are definitely going to have to look to bolster the squad. We definitely need to bring in 4 players now? So midfielder out on loan. Striker gone. Who else has gone? A goalkeeper gone. Just 3. I think, yeah. I know we've got a couple more available, haven't we, to go out. Getting confused with who's gone. I'm trying to make a note whilst this simulation is going on and keep my eye on what's happening on the simulation, talk to you, and make a note. Zenteno! We finally have an offer for. Fantastic. Who is this offer from? It's from, actually, Zenteno. Was it Bodorov who was leaving? No, it was Zenteno. Yeah, I was potentially looking at letting Bodorov go because he's only 1 year younger, but he's rated 67. So, Zenteno, who wants him? Camber. For 90,000, he's worth 120. You know what, that's only 75% of his value. Let's counter it with 100,000 and see what they say. Hopefully they come back and say yes. I've not gone back in and said I want the full amount for him. I've just upped it by 10,000, which is a bit more of a realistic one. But let's have a look at these scout reports. Pino looks pretty good. He's only 20. But I thought if I remember correctly, he wanted half decent wage. And considering he's going to be backup, if not third choice keeper, yeah, £3,000. That's a bit too much for what would be a third choice keeper behind Ross Warner. Julian looks, he doesn't look too bad. Strength is okay, positioning okay, reflexes not bad. His jumping lets him down. Stamina is potentially an issue. I'm not too sure about keepers because they're not doing that much running around. So, as it stands, Julian is the keeper to bring. Obviously, he is at Sevilla, so that would involve a transfer fee. Right, Carvalho, goalkeeping. Wow. Diving, kicking, positioning, all good. His strength is a worry. His reactions are good. His jumping is okay. How much does he want? £4,000. Okay, he's valued at 325,000. Interesting. Julian, he wants he wants 6,000 a week, and obviously the transfer fee as well. Slightly puts me off him. Palazzi, diving is good and jumping is good, balance is good, reflex is good. Everything else is turd. And he's obviously at Girona, so he's going to command a transfer fee of some description. So no, there's better in any of these three, to be fair. I'd love to bring in Carvalho and Pino, and then I've got a young protege in Pino to come through the system, but I just don't know. Carvalho could be the one. Let's have a look. Diving, Carvalho is the best diving. So if you take it 69 to 75, so 72 for that. Kicking, 68 for that. Positioning, 68 for that. £4,000. It looks good. The 4,000, because he's 3,000 is this Pino, and he's got nowhere near the same stats. Yes, his jumping is okay. Stamina is a bit better than Carvalho. Oof, I really don't know what to do. I think Carvalho could be the way to go. Right. Let's just move on and see what Cambur say. We reviewed your asking price, more than they're willing to spend. Okay, you know what? Let's just get rid of him. You can have him for 90,000. It's £3,000 wages in my favour, and also 90,000 in the transfer budget. So you know what? Yeah, why not? Okay, so we've got about a week till the first pre-season game is coming up. Centeno has been sold, so that's a centre back, a centre mid, a goalkeeper, and a striker all gone. How much have we been given? 80,000. That's not bad. Plus his £3,000 wages. So that's 16,000 and 330,000. I wonder. Yeah, 22,670 if we move it all across to the wages for free agents. Which, to be honest, I'd be quite pleased with that. It's 22,000 at the end of the day. That is 7, quick maths, top of my head, that's 7 players at an average of 3,000 wages, 3,000 per week wage each. And considering those two young cams I were looking at were both on £2,000 each. I'm sure there was another, yeah, I think that Argentinian was on 4, if not where you wanted 6,000. So, let's have a look at some of these scout reports. Right, 4 midfielders. Luigi Pulzetti. Okay, summary doesn't look too good. Physical. He's 17. His acceleration, sprint speed, balance, and agility are all good. Mental stats will get better over time with experience, gameplay, and age. So he could be one to bring in for the future. He wants 1,250. So I'm just going to make a note of these as I go along. So that's 1,250. Sue, physical stats look really good. As with Luigi, his mental stats will get better over time. Technical, ball control, good. Dribbling, okay. Long pass, good. Short pass, good. Shot power, good. Long shot, good. Curve, good. They will hopefully get better with time. I'm sure he wanted 2,000 a week. Right, Laba. Ball control, good. Dribbling, well, look at those physical stats. I'm sure he wanted a hefty wage though. Mental, I'm not worried about mental stats right now because they will improve, especially for all these guys as they are all in their teens. But Reese has good physical stats again. Like I just said, mental stats will worry about them later on, but ball control, dribbling, good. Passing, both short and long, good. Shot power is okay. Long shots, good. Reese was, he was 2,000 a week. What were they valued at? What was Luigi valued at? Valued at 90,000. Reese was valued at 375,000. Jung 375,000. And Laba 450,000. And you, what were Laba? You wanted 6,000. Okay. Right. So 6,000 for you. Luigi was 1,250. So, assuming we've got 22,000 in wages, that's 6,000 for Laba, 1,250 for Pulzetti, 2,000 for Jung, 2,000 for Reese, that's £11,250, and we had 22,600, so that leaves us another £11,250 available after signing 4 players, and that will allow us to look at getting some goalkeeper and some defenders in. So let's have a look at defenders. Clemente is 18, physical okay, mental we're not going to worry. Valued at 50,000, he's on 1,000 a week. Luke Rowe, marking good, standing tackle good, stamina is the worry about him. Valued at 220,000, he's on 3,000 a week. Luca Rossetti, physical stats look great for an 18-year-old. Interception and aggression both up there already. Standing tackle and slide tackle, amazing. Marking good, heading good, short passing good, ball control good. What did he want wages? 2,000. Interesting. So 1,000 for Clemente, 3,000 for Rowe, and 2,000 for Rossetti. 6,000. Add that onto the 11,250 is 17,250, and we had 22,500. So we'll call it still 5,000 left, which means we can pick up Carvalho because he was on 4,000 a week. So that would, so if we signed those 3 defenders, those 4 midfielders, and Carvalho, he's on 4,000 a week. If we sign them all to their base wage that they wanted, I may try and negotiate a few down. That would give us 21,250. So we'd have 1,250. But I'm gonna have a look and see if there's any See, I've seen sometimes in FIFA there can be the odd bug, and I'm wondering if. No, I was going to see if there's any Championship players listed, because obviously I didn't really look at where the clubs were from. So let's see who's available for loan. Striker-wise, obviously that's the one department we haven't looked to strengthen. So let's just have a look via finishing. 67 against 65, 64, 66, 63 less. Jaden Stockley 71, he's the best so far. 74, Kyle Rose. Okay, so start again on Kyle Rose, where he's good physical stats. 65, no. 62, no. 53, no. 61, no. 59, no. 60, no. 66, no. 74, Uche Ikpeazu. And 57 there for George Milovic. So let's get this on Uche. If it stops being a pain in the arse, there we go. And let's have a look through these stats. Acceleration, sprint speed, better for Uche. Kyle has better agility, balance, and jumping. Stamina better for Uche. Strength better for Uche. Reactions better for Kyle. Mental, aggression, and attacking position and vision all better for Uche. Right, ball control. Kyle is better. Dribbling the same. Finishing is roughly the same. Free kick accuracy. Kyle is better. Heading accuracy. Uche is better. Shot power slightly for Uche. Long shots is better for Kyle. Penalties inconsequential, really. Uche, let's have a look at you. Contract expiring in 12 months and he's loan listed. He's on 3,000 a week. Interesting. Right, contract expiring. We're going to scout him and let's inquire, see what Watford want for him. And Kyle Rose, what are your wage demands? £3 a week, but you're on a 5-year deal. So it could be Uche. Maybe Uche is the one where we look to potentially let Mosen go and see if we can bring Uche in either on loan or look to buy him. Maybe that's the way to look at it. Or maybe we could look at a swap deal. See if Watford are interested in Mosen and we take Uche. Hopefully they're rated roughly the same. They're on the same sort of wage. And also we get a younger player. But that's something to think about, guys. Here's some more things for you to think about. You've seen all the potential players we can bring in. If we go after the 3 defenders, the 4 midfielders and the goalkeeper, that's 21,000 of the wage budget taken up. Do we let Mosen go and bring in Uche? Well, let me know your comments in the comment section below, basically. Obviously this episode is going up on Tuesday. I will record the next one Wednesday lunch after you guys have had a chance to comment and let me know who you think we should bring in. I want your guys' opinion. Thanks for watching. Cheers.